Over the past few days, we have seen a clear escalation of terror on the part of Russia. Every night, hundreds of drones fly towards Ukrainian cities. In the first 10 days of July alone, Russia launched a total of over 2,500 Shahed combat drones. Civilian targets are being attacked: shops, houses, schools, kindergartens, and even hospitals. I was awakened by a very loud whistling sound. I ran to my baby, and at that moment, there was an impact, and the windows shattered. Thank God we are alive and unharmed. I grabbed my son and ran to the basement. Both patients and doctors were affected by the attack. The maternity ward building was severely damaged, especially the part where the delivery rooms and operating rooms are located. We had women who were giving birth, and women were recovering from childbirth in the ward. The residents of the capital have already become accustomed to nighttime alarms. In the third year of the war, they have increasing confidence in the air defense system, which neutralizes attacks and cannot imagine life without it. What did I think when I saw the destroyed shop and salon? That I had to clean it up and rebuild it. Thank God everyone is alive. It's good that we have air defense. The heads of diplomacy of the United States and the Russian Federation discussed the war on the sidelines of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Summit. Rubio conveyed to Lavrov how President Trump views the latest events.
I echoed what the president has said, both disappointment and frustration at the lack of progress in peace talks or in a path forward.
Marco Rubio assured that further, much tougher sanctions are one of the options to force Russia to return to peace talks. Meanwhile, a two-day conference on the reconstruction of Ukraine ended in Rome. Whether we like it or not, what is happening in Ukraine affects all of us. I think that is why we should be proud of the result we are all achieving together. We have jointly committed to providing Ukraine with more than 10 billion euros. The main goal of the conference was to mobilize political, financial, and military support for Ukraine.
Specific financing.
Frozen Russian assets should be used to rebuild Ukraine. But right now, we are counting on our partners to help us close the sky. We need not only more Patriot systems, but everything that will allow us to hold the front lines and protect our cities. U.S. President Donald Trump announced an agreement under which the U.S. will transfer weapons to Ukraine through NATO, with the alliance covering the costs of delivery. He also announced that on Monday he would make an important statement regarding Russia.
Truly a shame. It's very sad, when you talk about a system like that, highly sophisticated, tremendous amount of money, and they're doing it because they want to prevent death. They're getting hit hard. Very hard.
The last few days show that Ukraine will not be left alone in its fight. First, President Donald Trump announced the direct transfer of weapons from U.S. stockpiles. Then the UK announced a significant package of military and economic aid for Kyiv. And Germany and Norway are ready to finance the purchase of additional Patriot systems.